I'm Judith, and this is my corner. So I want to talk about car shopping. You know, the older that we get, the harder things are. It used to be that we just went into a dealership or went to pick up a car that we liked and we shook their hands and we believed everything that they say. Not so much anymore. I mean, my grandson says that I'm just so gullible because with all this AI stuff going on now, I don't know what's real and what's not real. For example, I've been following this guy named engindanisman on Facebook, and every time he has a video, these wild animals come up to him and look, into the camera or land on his shoulder. Owls come traipsing up his arm. And I've been following him quite a while. And I commented on his site and I was like, how do you get these wild animals, no matter where you go, to just walk up to you and you're not afraid of them? Of course, I'm sure he's laughing his behind off because it's AI, but who knew? I mean, go look at him, Engine, E-N-G-I-N. But anyway, so a few months ago, I had this wonderful Honda Accord Gold. It was a 2015. It had 212 miles on it. I had taken care of it so much. I waxed that thing every weekend. And I was going to give it to my grandson for his birthday, but as luck would have it, I was sideswiped, saw my life passing before my eyes, and neither me or the driver had anything but PIP, so I got nothing for that car. So after that, I started driving my little RV that you used to see me driving, to work, but I sold that. And I guess I wasn't thinking, but now I'm without a car. And luck would have it, I have to be at work every single day. So, and you have to be really careful when you go. I rented a car, and you really need to be careful when you go to rent a car, because online it said, you can have this car for $183 for 5 days. I was like, cool. I paid the $183. I go running to pick up the car. P.S. There's hidden fees. $500 deposit, $180 insurance. You can only drive 150 miles a day. So now I'm stuck with this $550 rental car for a week, and I have to look for a car. And we've been to several car dealerships, and I just don't feel comfortable going out into somebody's back field, looking at a car that looks like it has been, washed up by the tide. I don't like that. And plus, the guy was like, oh yeah, it runs great. I haven't driven it for 20 years, but it's wonderful. I mean, I'm trying to buy a cash car, and it's really hard to trust anybody. When they don't want to give you any information about the car. Oh, you know what? It's perfect. It's a 2005, and I just totally rehauled it, new tires and new everything. You get in it to start it up. It smells like pee. To get it started. I feel like you have to push it down the street to get it started. I mean, I am so disgruntled. I am so disappointed. I don't really even know what I'm going to do. However, I and my grandson went to this car dealership, and I'm going to name them because I have never been to a car dealership that has been so honest. And they are Tom Bush of Jacksonville Used Cars. And the man's name that we dealt with was Aaron. And I got to tell you, this man told me everything that could be wrong with that car. He did a printout. Look, he did a printout, and I drove the car, and I felt some of the things that were wrong with it, like the CV joints and stuff. But, I have never been to a car dealership where he sits down and says, you know what? I'm going to give you a deal on this car, but here's the $5,000 worth of stuff that needs to be done. You know, I'm not going to pressure you. Think about it. You know, it's really something that I want. I want another Honda. I want a CRV or CRV. You know, I'm not a car person, but anyway. So I really loved the car. And he came down on the price, and he was so honest. I literally would buy any car from him because he was so honest. But now, if I buy it, I have $5,000 worth of repairs. Anyway, I think that I would rather have the rest of my teeth pulled out without Novocaine before I go shopping for a car. It's miserable. It's miserable. I can't afford a new car payment. You know, the new car payments are like $450. Who the hell can afford that? My rent or my house is about that much. You know, plus then you have to have full coverage insurance, which for us old people, you know, I don't know about you, but I mean, I have a good driving record, except for this, you know, side swipe that I had. But so now you have a car payment if you're financing. You have full coverage insurance, and you're paying on it for, what, 4 years, 3 years, 5 years, whatever you can do. And by the time you get done paying for it, you know, you've put another $5,000 in it, and here you are. So I am so don't know what to do with buying a car. I really don't. But on the other hand, I got a gift from my sister to show you. Look, look, look. It's a Snoop Dogg Skechers shoes, and you're not going to believe this. Look, it's orange. It is so cute. It fits perfect. She sent it to me in the mail, and thanks, Snoop Dogg. Now I know why Martha Stewart likes you. You make her feet feel good. But anyway, so here we are. You guys have a great day, and I'll keep you posted on my car shopping. Bye-bye.